Hey kids, welcome to lesson 11, while loops number 6, update condition. In order for a while loop to stop at some point, the code inside the loop must change something about the start of the program, usually the value of a variable, so that eventually the Boolean expression becomes false. Otherwise, you have an infinite loop. We have a do this. Starter code. The starter code runs an infinite loop. Run the code to see the problem in action. Remember to hit the reset button to stop the infinite loop. Add code inside the while loop, which will update the variable num so the condition will eventually become false. Tip, you can use the debug tools if you think they will be helpful. I think we can handle it without that. Let's take a look at our code here. This code we have seen quite a bit already. We have a variable number that is equal to 1. So while the number is not equal to 6, we're going to keep running. And then we're going to write, nope, not 6, roll again. But we don't have anything else down there. So in this one, if we just hit run, it's just going to keep rolling over and over and over again. Why? Well, I'm going to take a wild guess here, and our num, let's hit reset here, our num just keeps resetting to 1. And we can't stop the program to type it in because it's just running infinitely. Well, what do we have to do then? Well, we have to fulfill the condition somehow. We have to make that number equal to 6 at some point. How are we going to do that? How about with our old friend, random number? And we're just going to do a random number between 1 and 6 for our code to run. At some point now, it's going to do a random number. Nope, roll again. It'll pick another number, come back up here, and evaluate it against this 6. At some point, we should get a 6. Let's go ahead and hit run. Ooh, that's a lot there. And it looks like it's still going here. Why isn't it stopping? What are we forgetting to do? Well, the most important thing we're forgetting to do is to change the value of num. So right now, variable num equals 1. It's going to write that. And right now, how I just have it written, it's just saying random number. Well, what random number? Num is going to equal that random number now. So we're going to do a substitute when it gets down here to num that should change it. Let's see if my hypothesis is correct. There we go. We kept rolling a bunch of times and we finally finished. We are not infinite looping anymore. Let's try one more time. Reset run. Got it on the first try. Ooh, we are some lucky people today. One more. Took us 3 tries to get there. That makes a lot of sense. Looks like our program is running as intended. Looking back up here, we did run the code. We added code inside the while loop that updates our variable, and it eventually became false. Pretty fun little project. Let's see if code.org wants anything else from us. Nope. Good job, kids. I'll see you on the next lesson.